Hey, I'm Cornelis. This is Your Band is a Business, and this is my weekly update. Today, I'm going to talk about why I think it's a good thing to support your local music scene. I'll give you some ideas on how you can do that and why I think it will ultimately benefit yourself. So, this is all inspired by the fact that I have a gig this week. Yeah, let me quickly promote myself. This Friday, the 14th of June, I'm performing with my band at the Stag's Head in Hoxton here in London. The music starts at 7 o'clock and we are on at 8:30, and there will be four other bands performing alongside us. Anyway, so yeah, I've been promoting the show over the past couple of weeks, and I've been doing that in person by telling friends, and I've been performing at open mic nights, but I've also been doing it online, right? So posting on all the usual places, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. And I've been doing that in different ways. So by sharing a video from a previous gig or a photo from the rehearsal. But what I've also been doing is I have been promoting the other bands. So I will go to their Instagram, find a cool band photo, and then share that on my stories. And then I go to their Spotify, look up their music, find a song that I like, and then I add that to the same story as well. I find what I think is the best part of the song and make sure that that's playing. Then I tag the promoter, the venue, and the artist. And I've been doing that for all the bands on this gig, and I've done that in the past with all the previous gigs that I've done. Now, unfortunately, I've noticed a pattern where 80 to 90% of the other bands and artists are not reciprocating this kind of behavior, and so far this week none of the other bands have done the same for me. Now I know this is a bit maybe passive aggressive. Maybe I should just DM them and say, hey, look, how about you share my songs or whatever. Just give me some promotion, and we're helping each other, right? We're making the likelihood of more people coming to the show by doing some cross promotion. So yeah, maybe I should be a bit more proactive about that. But the thing is, for me, it's such an obvious thing that bands should be doing. I find it strange that I have to like actually chase up other bands to do this. And when I go to their socials, they are doing the absolute minimum in terms of promotion. They literally just post the flyer, the official flyer that the promoter sent them, and that's it. Then for the next 2-3 weeks, they don't do any promotion. Now maybe they're doing something in real life. Maybe they have an email list or they're handing out flyers. I don't know. But on social media, they're not doing anything, and it's strange. Like, don't you want people to come to your show? What is going on? Now, is this because bands are selfish, or are they just oblivious to the idea of self-promotion? I don't know. Now, I don't want to be all negative. I want to be positive as well, because I have a bunch of friends, both musicians and non-musicians, that support me in many different ways. Some of them come to my gigs, some of them listen to my music and add it to playlists. Some of them like, I don't know, leave comments on stories and stuff like that. There are all kinds of ways that they support me, and I'm really grateful for everything that they do. And I don't expect a one-for-one exchange. I don't want to guilt trip anybody into coming to one of my gigs, or to guilt trip them into adding my song to a playlist. I want them to do it because they enjoy my song, or they want to see my band perform live. So I'm not expecting this one-for-one exchange. But what I would like to see is some kind of positive effort put out into the music scene. So, okay, maybe you don't like my music and you don't like my band, or maybe you don't even like me. That's fine. But what I would like to see is that you are supporting other acts, right? Because I know people that I've seen their band 5-6 times, and they have never come to any of my shows, which is fine. Okay, maybe they just don't like my music. It's cool. But then they don't go to anybody else's gigs either, and they don't create playlists and add local bands to them. They don't do anything except just promote themselves and ask other people to support them. And that is something that I don't like to see. And those people I just cut off. It's like, well, you're not doing anything positive for the music scene. And whereas, like, I have a whole bunch of friends, some of them can make it to a gig, or they want to come to a gig, and so grateful. I'm really happy to see them there. If they don't come to a show, that's fine. Maybe maybe they're going to some other local band, or to see some other local band, or they curate a playlist, or they put on their own nights. It's all good. Just do something. Don't just be a taker. Just also be a giver, and put out positive energy. So yeah, that's my little rant. So okay, so here are some ideas for how you can uh, support your local music scene. Go to gigs if you can. Uh, Take videos and photos. Obviously, don't be the person that's filming the whole way through. Be present in the moment, but maybe during the first song or the second song, take a little 10-second video, post that, tag the artist. That's a really great thing to do. If you like the music, then you can create a playlist and add the music to that. You can share that with your friends, because within the hobby of enjoying music, there are the people that make the music, there are the people that are the fans of the music, and then there are more casual music listeners. And these casual music listeners, they rely on what is called mavens. Basically, it's a word for experts that are really in the know about specific topics. And these mavens can be people that review music. Maybe they have a YouTube channel or a blog or an Instagram account where they review music. And I'm not saying that you should become a YouTube music reviewer, but maybe people respect you for your music knowledge and for what you know about cool up and coming bands and artists. So if you create a playlist and you share it with them, then they're going to check it out, because they think, hey, my friend is always knows about cool new music, so I'll check that out. So creating playlists and adding songs to it is a great way to support your local music scene. Well, if you wanna be the top tier supporter, well, you could buy merchandise, and that would be a great thing to do. But there's all kinds of ways that you can get involved. You could become a promoter yourself if you really want to support the local music scene. But that's gonna be it's gonna be more than just a hobby, right? It's gonna take some effort to get in touch with venues and all that kind of stuff. But basically, there are so many ways that you can support your local music scene, whether it's from all the way from putting on gigs, or just leaving comments on the social media saying, "Hey, I like this song." Do that on YouTube, on Instagram, all that kind of stuff. It really, really helps musicians that are starting out and growing their fan base. So there are so many ways that you can support your local scene, both as a musician and as a fan, and all of those things really, really help. And I think it will ultimately come back to you, because if you are out there supporting other musicians, other artists, other bands, then some of that will come back to you, and other people will remember that, and they will want to support you as well. Anyway, those are my thoughts about that. That's it for today. I'll speak to you guys next time.